What can I say? Hopeless romantic. Morale is down in the dumps right now. I was just like, okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This one is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're starting this pretty down in the dumps. It is currently almost 1 a.m. Yikes. I'm running off of about 3 to 4 hours of sleep already. This is my birthday week, so my sleep schedule has already been super down in the dumps. Not because I'm going out or anything like that, I'm really a homebody, but because I've allowed myself any luxury I've wanted. So if I want to sleep in, I'll sleep in. If I want to eat a lot, I'll eat a lot. If I want to relax and watch TV, I'm gonna relax and watch TV. But that has been really bad for my schedule because I'm the type of person who needs to stay on a schedule to be super productive. So I am not sure if we're actually gonna get through this one, but I'm gonna try my best, kids. That's all we can do. I've got some subpar coffee, my emotional support hoodie, a nice new couch, my Beyonce hair for morale. Oh, and some good books. That's the main point. Let me go get them. Because I'm already borderline comatose, I thought I really need to hit the ground running with the books that I pick. So I was thinking, let's start with Taylor Jenkins Reid. You guys know how much I love her. Everyone talks about Malibu Rising. Because I feel like she's fast-paced, she's a great storyteller. This is gonna get me right in the mood to absolutely obliterate my sleep schedule once again. Number 2, I'm in the lovey-dovey mood. What can I say? Hopeless romantic. So I got Book Lovers next by Emily Henry. Heard great things about it. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. Next after that is Normal People by Sally Rooney. I honestly hear mixed things about this, but we'll see. Hopefully it's good. That's like the 3rd book though, so I may not even be here consciously. We'll see. And if we do well today, I always throw in a 4th one because maybe I'll get there one day. Never have, but this could be it. So I thought Exit West would be a great way to just kiss this chaos goodbye. This is what you guys get. No makeup today, no cute outfit. Not that I usually wear a cute outfit anyway, but I mean, what can I say? Those overalls were pretty fire, but today it's just a t-shirt and my favorite pink pants. This is what you get, kids. You either like it or you love it. Please like it. I'm a little sensitive. Just like and subscribe. We've got Beyonce here at the top. Finals week survivalist at the bottom. How can we go wrong? I think this is gonna be a great video. I'm sorry in advance. Oh my God, my skin is so oily. Skincare routine. All right, it's now or never. It's almost 1 a.m. As you guys know, I'll be reading for 24 hours straight. I will try to take as little breaks as possible. Hopefully we get through this today. We'll see. Honestly, it's not looking too good, but I will try my best. And we're about to start the timer right now. You know, for someone who always says they value their sleep schedule, I sure do be doing stuff to ruin it quite often. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. Starting now. Wow, I look absolutely miserable and we just started. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. But you know what I would recommend? LinkQ. LinkQ is a language learning app that I've been using for over a year now. They focus on input, which is like reading and listening, but the trick is it's all content that you want to consume, just in your target language. Now, if you have been following me for a while, you know that I've been trying to learn Japanese for over a year, and LinkQ has been a huge part of that journey, way before they even reached out to me, so this is really cool for me. You get to pick any content that you want to consume. So that means Netflix shows, YouTube videos from YouTubers like me, or like blogs and TED Talks and PDFs, like literally anything on any topic that you want, and it will translate it for you in your target language. Like How incredible is that? And even if you're not trying to learn Japanese like me, they have so many other different languages that you can choose from. And personally, they have every language that I want to learn. So this is going to be a resource that I personally use long term, and I highly recommend it for you too. They have thousands of hours of content that you can choose from, so you'll never be bored. I think what's even better though is that it tracks your stats and it helps you create vocabulary words and flashcards through the content that you're already learning. So if you open up a new TED Talk or YouTube video and you have it translated, the words that you haven't seen before will be in blue. And the words that you've seen before but maybe you're not too familiar with will be in yellow. And then the words that you already know and let LinkQ know that you know will be in white. So as you go, you'll have more and more yellow words, and then you can always look back at them through their flashcard system. Now their flashcards are literally just like Anki, and I love Anki. So they're spaced repetition, you can go back and check on them every single day, and as you go on, you'll realize that you know way more content and way more vocabulary than you did before. They even have a mobile app, so if you don't have your laptop with you, or if you're out and about and you don't want to be on social media, this is the perfect thing to consume your time with, because not only are you consuming content that you already enjoy, but you're learning along the way. It's honestly genius, but what can you expect when it's from Steve Kaufman? He is literally a polyglot legend. I've been following him for years now. He goes on different podcasts and has his own YouTube channel. I absolutely love him. I've followed him way before I even knew about LinkQ. So it's really cool to have him being the person behind the language learning app, because you know it's from someone who actually has learned languages before. Now, if you're still unsure, they do have a free trial that you can check out with the link in the description below. But if you're serious about your language learning, as I am, I highly recommend just getting the premium account and using my link that gives you 35% off. Now again, this is a resource that I've been using every single day for the last year, and it's genuinely helped my proficiency so much. So I highly recommend you trying it too. Thank you again for LinkQ for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's get back to the chaos. Okay, I know we're only 35 minutes in, but I can already tell I made a really good decision with starting off with Taylor Jenkins Reid. First off, I'm on page 29, and they're already bringing in characters from The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I freaking love that. I love when books cross over and they're little Easter eggs you won't know unless you read the other books. I'm here for it. I'm already so happy. I feel like I'm more awake now too. We'll see. Obviously, we're only 35 minutes in, but this was a great pick to start. I'm already so into the story. It is currently 3:15. We are 2 hours and 17 minutes in, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes are a little tired. The thing that I love about Taylor Jenkins Reid is that she's so good at vocalizing human emotions, things that we never talk about, little things that we never talk about that is so relatable. I absolutely love it. She's so incredible. This book is automatically taking all of my interest, even though I'm so tired. She goes back from in the past to the future, and the fluidity of time in her books is just immaculate. I love this woman so much. I'm so glad we started with one of her books. And then once the sun goes up and I can pull open the blinds and I feel like it's daytime and I'm supposed to be awake, my circadian rhythm will get the hint, I feel like I won't be as tired. We just gotta make it through the night. Which is what I'm trying to do now. So I'm gonna keep reading and we'll just see what the heck happens. I don't know. In. It's 4:43 in the morning, and when I tell you this book almost has me in tears, I don't even know what to, okay, the way I felt page 147, there's not going to be any spoilers, but the way I felt page 147 is insane. It's like watching a movie. but so much better because it's all within your head and your heart, and it's just so beautiful. I can't. This is another, I know I'm usually really bad at rating, but so far, 147 pages in, this baby is a 5-star read. It's incredible and so heartbreaking and just so real and just so frustrating too sometimes. But like, you understand it, you get why. It's just like real life. Like, you can relate to it on some level. And the way it has me in my field, just different. I'm so glad I started with this. Pat on the back, me. I picked a really good book. If I close my eyes for too long, bruh, I just want to go to sleep. But I'm not. I'm gonna push through. We're gonna keep this party going. Okay. This book keeps testing me. There are so many twists and turns. You have no idea what I just... Page 238. If you ever read this, page 238. Just know, I want to uppercut her dad so bad. As you were. I just finished Malibu Rising, and I'm not gonna lie, midway through I felt it was like a 4-star read because it was making me so frustrated, so flustered, and the decisions these characters are making was just pissing me off. But then when I finally read the ending of it and I could reflect on the entire book, I just realized how perfectly and perfect all these people were for a reason. Taylor Jenkins Reid has such a great way of showing all the flaws and imperfections of people and how everyone intrinsically wants to be good. They all start off wanting to be good, even though in reality to other people they may be the enemy in their story. But the fact that people do try to be good, it was honestly so refreshing, and it made me feel like a little ashamed for being so judgmental, because this book let me add a little trauma. This book like hit a little too close to home for me. I don't know if you've ever read it. If you've read it, let me know in the comments down below. Basically, the whole story is about this broken family, how the father was a famous singer who left his children. He had 4 kids that they know of. He completely abandoned them, and they just have to fend for themselves, and they have to live with that hurt of not having their father. And then he tries to come back when they're adults, and that was triggering because same. And I was so angry at them at certain points because they were like almost willing to forgive them just because they were his dad. And I remember being in that same space. This may be like too much, but I remember being in that same space when I was younger, like hating myself for wanting to get to know that person, but then also having that hole in your heart, knowing that you don't have something so fundamental that it feels like a birthright. Like everyone should have parents that love them. Triggering, but it was so good. It honestly felt like therapy. She just made them reenact your feelings in such a real and natural way. Like, those are feelings I absolutely felt before. The complex emotions you don't always know how to put into words, she so perfectly put them into words. And I was just like, okay, this was the therapy I've been avoiding. This was very good in like a horrible kind of way because I think my heart needed that. I did not expect this in a 24-hour reading vlog, but here we are. I'm not crying, you are. Anyway, we're not even gonna go into there. Regardless, I think that was a 5-star read. It is currently 10:28 and I am 9 hours and 30 minutes into this. It took me a long time to read that book, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm just gonna be honest with you. At around 7 o'clock, I'm pretty sure I tapped out for about 14 minutes. And then I just woke up and I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this reading vlog. So there's that. Anyway, next up, we'll be reading something hopefully a little bit lighter. Something that doesn't make me face my problems head on. Which is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I am gonna go to the bathroom, make myself a little breakfast, recharge, and then we'll get started. It is currently 11 a.m. and the timer is at 10 hours. I had to make myself some lunch. I'm sorry. I had to order something. I also had to walk Milo. By the way, it's beautiful outside. It's like one of those crisp days where it's really cold still, but it's like not cold enough to where you need a jacket. So it's like right in between before spring starts. I love that kind of weather. But now we're ready to read. So as I mentioned, the next one up is Book Lovers. I'm ready to get started. I will have to stop again in the middle because my Panera bread will be here soon. But besides that, I will be focused. Ready, set, go. Come on, lunch. For the morale, I got grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's my favorite thing to get from Panera. I literally don't get anything else. All right, back to it. It is 5:12. We are 16 hours in. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This one is tough. Not because the book is bad. I just feel like there's low morale. You know what I'm saying? More than usual. I'm so tired. And how much coffee is too much coffee? To where it's like at an unsafe level, you know what I'm saying? So try not to drink any more coffee. But I can tell you about this book though. So far, hear me out, these are my thoughts. The book is really good. I like the banter between the two characters. It's like a modern take on a small town romance type of thing. The two main characters are from the city, but he's actually from a small town. His name is Charlie. But he lives in New York and now he's like a New York City boy. But he's like different. He's not like the rest of the New York City boys because he's from a small town. So that's what makes it like a little new spin on it. It is one of those tongue-in-cheek, like cheesy books at times, but it's nowhere near as bad as some of the other romance books we've read in the past. I'll never let this go. So I can't hate it. And so far the storyline is keeping me engaged, keeping me enthralled in the story, and that's all you can really ask for. You know what I think it is? I think I'm outgrowing romances. Is it me? Is it me, Jesus? Do you guys remember that?
Is it me, Jesus? Is it me, Jesus?
No? Is it just me? Anyway, it's taken me a long time to read 2 books. I'm almost embarrassed. I can read faster than this, but I'm just not, like my brain just is not, you know, she's having a whole little petition right now. So work with me, bear with me. We're gonna keep pushing on. I'm gonna try to rally through the last part of this. I know we can do it. All right, action. So he says, is it working? Is what working? I ask. Are we winning you over? He says, to Sunshine Falls. Someone like you in those shoes like that could never be happy here. Don't get poor pig farmers' hopes up for nothing. I miss a step, but Shepard's too graceful for it to matter. I'm sorry. Let's get back to it. We finished Book Lovers, right? Guys, I don't know what to tell you. Morale is down in the dumps right now. We're in the trenches right now. This has never been so hard. I think because we started at a deficit, I'm just losing my mind, like actively losing my mind. If I'm potentially shortening my life for you guys because I'm ruining my sleep schedule, I'm gonna need you to like and subscribe. Yeah, it's gotta be worth it. There has to be an even exchange, okay? Regardless, I'm trying to be more worldly, so I changed my clock to like the the 24-hour clock, but I never know how to read it, so it takes me a second. So it's 21:55, so that means it's almost 22. So it means it's almost 10 o'clock. It's 21 hours so far, and I've only finished 2 books. Even on my worst before, I would almost finish 3 books. And we're just now starting the 3rd book with only 3 hours to spare. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Don't expect too much. Anyway, regarding this book, I don't know. I don't know. I felt like it was much longer than it needed to be. There was parts where I was like, this could have been shorter. This could have been summed up way easier. And they're editors, so I was like, that's weird. That's suspicious. And overall, it was all right. Like, it was okay. It wasn't like a life-altering love story. It was just okay. So now we're starting the next book. 231, large font. Option 1. This is large font as well. 287. So it looks like we're doing Exit West now. So we're gonna try our best to get through it. But see, the only reason why I don't want to do this now is because I just did like a love story situation. And I know like this is supposed to be a love story situation too, but like less of a love story situation. Like I feel like this is more tragic. And after the forced therapy that I got from Malibu Rising, I'm not sure if I'm ready for Exit West right now. And it seems like a book I should be a little more conscious for. Normal people. At school, Carter's popular, he's well liked, she's a loner, get it, I get it. I think because the story is less intensive for normal people. We're gonna read this first. Milo, what are we thinking here? Which one? Okay, he's a normal people kind of guy. I guess we're going with this. We're starting at 21. Let's get the show on the road. Officially made it to 24 hours. I'm not gonna lie, that last hour I 1000% fell asleep. What? I'm still on like 55 pages. 50 pages in, and I don't really like it so far. I don't really like the dialogue style. She doesn't use quotation marks. It's just kind of just like one long conversation. It's unorganized, I feel. And I don't like the characters so far. But I'm also, again, only 50 pages in, so do I really know anything? I don't know, but we'll talk about everything. Let me get the other books. This one felt like one really long fall down a cliff or something. It just did not start off on a good note, and it just got progressively worse. The last one, I was like, I don't like how he treats her, but I'm also only 50 pages in, and the plot is very boring. It was not a solid choice for that last end. Maybe I should have went with Exit West, but hindsight's always 20/20 now, isn't it? Regardless, thank you for sticking through this with me. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll give a better review when I do my March reviews later on. I'm going to sleep. I am sorry for the chaos you just watched. I don't know what to tell you. I still love you guys. Hopefully you still love me. And we'll just keep this party going next time. Okay, I'm going to bed now. Bye. Why do I do this?